Okay, it's not bad. Okay, you're welcome to class. You're welcome to class. Okay. Are you there? You're welcome. You are welcome. Welcome to class. Let's know where you're watching from. If you're joining us right now, let's know where you're watching from. Let's know where you're watching from. Yes, I can hear. Yeah, I can hear. But check the views. I see this blurred. So I see this blurry. Is it blurring that side? Or maybe it's my network. Okay. Okay. Welcome to class. So I can't get the link from here. Let's know where you're watching from. If you're joining us right now, let's know where you're watching from. Let's know where you're watching from. But check the views. I see this blurry. I can't share. I think you should drop the link on my WhatsApp. Okay, okay, okay. The background sound is it from the mic or these vibrations? Don't you hear what I mean? Let's see share that link. So just give us a few minutes. We'll be back. I'll just putting some settings in place.
A little bit low, but are you hearing it? But if this to if the sound actually has
Mm. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, someone recording me now now. Ah, okay, 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 okay. Okay, Elijah, I'll just check the mic. I just changed the mic. All right, I just changed the mic. So check for me. Is there still a challenge right there on your side, Elijah? I think it was from the mic. I think it was from the. Yeah. Okay. So Elijah, are you there? Is the view clear? Can you hear me loud and clear? So I can share the link now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The screen. Yeah, 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 I saw it. Yeah. So please, nobody is remove that thing. Nobody's plugging it in there. Is anybody? Can you tell those outside? I was hearing some sound from outside. Though. I don't know how they can bypass the mic. No, not that serious, yeah. There's nobody, huh? Okay. Uh, listen. You are welcome to today's live class. Um, accept our apologies for not starting as early as we are supposed to. That's by dot 8 a.m., 8 p.m. rather. So if you're there with me, can you drop a comment? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? So I just want to be sure we are here before we start. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? So I'm waiting for you before we start. Elijah, are you there with me? Okay, 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 okay. All right. So good evening to you, Mighty Yekanem, Rebecca Omoren. Good evening to you, Rebecca Omoren. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. All right. I hope you have your papers ready. I hope you have your paper ready. Hope you have your pen ready. I hope you have your writing material ready. Okay. So if you have not clicked the like button, click the like button in this video right now. If you have not subscribed, I think you should subscribe right now. And you can share the link to this video to your friends. You can share it on your WhatsApp story. You can share it on your Facebook page. You can share it personally as a DM to someone right now. So I would say give you 60 more seconds to do that, because we are beginning this interesting journey. We're beginning this interesting journey. All right. So I hope we are set. Wordy, I hope you are set. I hope you are set. All right. 30 more seconds left for you to get set, and we are beginning this journey. Just 30 more seconds. All right, all right, all right. So in today's class, we're going to begin with chemistry. All right, all right, all right. Good to see you. I'm still seeing Rebecca Omoran. I'm still seeing Elijah Okon here. The rest will join us later. We can't keep waiting for them. They will join us later. All right. So Elijah, you can drop a message in the group. Tell everybody to come to the live section of this video that the class have started. The class have started. All right. All right. So if you're here right now, if you're watching this right now, we've begun the class. So just to allow those of us that are still here to be here, that we've started the class already. So join us through the link that I have just dropped in the group. Thank you so much. It's going to be an interesting journey. See you, see you, see you. All right. Just a few more seconds for those of us following us on Facebook, because when we start, we are not going to wait for anybody. We're not going to wait for anybody. All right. So if you are just seeing this, if you're just seeing this right now, okay, we have already gone live on YouTube. So you can click the link below the comment section to join us. It's going to be an interesting journey in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Thank you so much. See you, see you, see you. All right. So let's begin. So in the scope of this class today, we are going to be looking at most likely questions in chemistry, physics, and as well as mathematics on that you may likely be expecting in this year's 2026 Jamb. This is because I have carefully studied over the years, and I discovered that, for example, the chemistry we're going to do right now, that topics like organic chemistry is inevitable as far as Jamb is concerned, and also as far as Jamb 2026 exams is concerned. So if you're just joining us right now, I would like to know where you are watching from. Yes, drop it up in the comment section and we begin the journey. So it's important that you take every question that we're going to treat here seriously, and beyond taking the questions that we're going to treat here seriously, it's also important that you pay attention to these topics, because amongst many other topics that is going to come out, you should also prepare yourself in these topics. Meanwhile, this is not the first live class we've had in preparation for this wonderful exam that is coming up. We've had 2 live sessions previously. I would advise that you go back to watch the live sessions, the 2 live sessions that we had before these live sessions, and also the videos that we've been uploading on YouTube. We have been doing a great work to make sure that we contribute to the best of our ability to give you and prepare you for the upcoming examinations. So to start with, we're going to start with chemistry. And for the sake of this class, the questions we're going to be, I'm going to be bringing to you in today's chemistry class will be relating to organic chemistry. Meanwhile, organic chemistry is not the only topic in which you're going to see questions from come out in Jamb. There are other topics, but for the scope of this class and for the sake of managing our time, we are going to begin with organic chemistry. The questions that we're going to be looking at majorly would be organic chemistry, and maybe one or two other questions on other topics as we proceed. Meanwhile, our all-day class is coming up next week, Monday. I'm referring to the 6th of April 2026, still in preparation for chemistry. That class is going to be from 9 a.m. Nigerian time to 4 p.m. I'm telling you this because this section, chemistry section, will be lasting about 40-45 minutes, and then you may be wondering, is this all the questions that we're going to be doing as far as Jamb 2026 is concerned? No, this is not all. The physical class is going to be continuing next week Monday, which is 6th of April at our physical Jamb center. So if you are interested in the physical class, you just message me on WhatsApp in the number above, because we're going to be continuing a stretch chemistry class on Monday next week. That's the 6th of April. But meanwhile, for the sake of this class, let us begin. So I believe that you are there. I believe I've waited for every other person that is supposed to join us today. So the journey begins. The journey begins. The first question that we're going to look at, the first question that we're going to start with. Oh my God, I'm seeing some other person. I'm seeing Otobong Omo here. You're watching from Ikwa. Thank you so much for joining our live. Ekemi Okon. Thank you so much. Ichigo. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. So I'm seeing a question that someone is giving us. An organic compound X decolorizes acidified potassium, acidified potassium tetraoxomanganese 7, and also decolorizes bromine water. What is X most likely to be? A, alkane. I don't know if you're looking at the comment section. There's a question right there. I just want to treat that question first before I go to the questions that I came with. I'm very interested in that question. That question is in the comment section by Ichigo. It says an organic compound X decolorizes acidified potassium tetraoxomanganese 7 and also decolorizes bromine water. What is X most likely? A, alkane, B, alkene, C, alcohol, and D, carboxylic acid. The correct answer to that question is an organic compound that is unsaturated. And the organic compound that is unsaturated right there is an alkene. Alkene is saturated, alkene is unsaturated. Unsaturated because the presence of carbon-carbon double bond. Carbon-carbon double bond. That is what makes alkene unsaturated. Alcohol, there is no carbon-carbon double bond in alcohol. There is no carbon-carbon double bond in alkane. There is no carbon-carbon double bond in carboxylic acid. There is a double bond in carboxylic acid, but the double bond is between the carbon atom and an oxygen atom. It's not a carbon-carbon double bond. So the option that portrays unsaturation is option B, which is the alkene. That is the only option that has carbon-carbon double bond. So for Ichigo, the correct answer is B, alkene. So I believe that I've been able to answer that question. Otobon, good evening to you. And all right, so we begin. Moses James, thank you so much for being here. You are welcome, and you are welcome. All right, so without wasting too much time, let us begin. Let's move to the first question. Question number one. And the first question says,
the first question says, the nitrogen atom has 7 protons, comma, 7 protons and 7 electrons. The nitride ion will have I believe the question is on the screen. All right. The nitrogen atom has 7 protons and 7 electrons. The nitride ion will have, you can see the options there before you. Option A, 10 protons and 7 electrons. Option B, 7 protons and 10 electrons. Option C, 4 protons and 7 electrons. Option D, 4 protons and 10 electrons. If you look at that question critically, you are told that a nitrogen atom, nitrogen has 7 protons and 7 electrons. 7 protons and 7 electrons. Now, this nitrogen is at ground state. Of course, the number of protons, because it's at ground state, is equals to number of electrons at ground state. So, because it is at ground state, it's not losing electron or gaining electron. It has 7 protons and 7 electrons. Now, the question went ahead to say the nitride ion will have the nitride ion is telling you that this nitrogen is no longer at ground state. This nitrogen either loses electrons or gains electrons. And because nitrogen is in group 5 in the periodic table, it is easier for such an element in group 5 to gain 3 electrons instead of losing the 5 electrons, the 5 valence electrons. So nitride ion will be represented as N3 minus. Why? Because it will gain 3 electrons. So nitride ion, it is gaining 3 electrons. The protons was not affected. So what I'm simply going to have will be 7 protons, but the electrons, 3 electrons will be gained. So the result is I now have 10 electrons and 7 protons. So the nitride ion would now have 7 protons and 10 electrons. 7 protons and 10 electrons. So the correct answer, 7 protons and 10 electrons, is option B, which fits the correct answer to that question. So we have been able to treat the very first question. I would like to see in the comment section, I would like to confirm if you were able to see the question projected before you on the screen, because we are moving to the next question. Just let me know if you saw the question on the screen so that we move ahead. So Ichigo. I'm seeing a question on integration right now. Please, you have to be patient with us till when we come to mathematics. My check and them, you're welcome. So let's proceed to the second question. Let's proceed to the second question. So I don't know if you have any question from the first question that we've just done. I don't know if there's anything you don't understand from the first question we just did. All right. Ezekiel Estate, you are welcome to the live class. You're welcome. You are welcome. So if you have a question based on what we are doing, please don't hesitate to drop in the comment section. I'm viewing them. All right, let's move to the second question. The second question said the IOPAC name for CH3, CH2, you're watching from Ikwa. Thank you so much for joining our live. CH3. Thank you so much Ichigo. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. Name for this compound. All right. The IUPAC name for this compound. So, what is the IUPAC name for this compound? How are we going to name this? So, I'm seeing a question that someone is giving us. An organic compound X decolorizes acidified potassium. So, if you look at this compound, acidified tetra. The options, is it methyl butanoic acid, B, is it butanoic acid, manganese 7, C, and also is it 2-methyl hydroxy, what is X most likely to be? Is it 2-methyl butanoic acid? You're looking at the comment section, so there's a question right there. Investigating this, if you look at this compound, what is the longest carbon chain? I have a carbon chain here, 1, 2, that question is in the comment section. Ichigo, 5. Ichigo. It says an organic compound X decolorizes acidified potassium heptaoxide 4, 5. Acidified potassium, tetraoxomanganese 7, and also decolorizes bromine water. What is X? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the longest carbon chain. B, alkene, C, alcohol, and you can see another carbon chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, which answer to that of them is the longest carbon chain? If you look at that very well, you discover that the longest carbon chain is pent. All right? The correct answer is 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So the organic compound, if you look at that compound very well, saturated, and you look at that compound very well, you would discover that that is my root, and my root will be pent. Now, this carbon atom is part of the root name, and this is the alkanoic acid functional group. Alkanoic acid functional group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can decide to count from this other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, one of the rules that we have been looking at is that we will assign locants or numbers such that the lowest possible number is given preference first to the suffix. And the suffix is the principal functional group, which is what? Present. Now, from there, we have that if pent is our root. Remember, root, suffix, and prefix. So our root name is pent. Our suffix, which is the principal functional group, is oic. So this is pentanoic acid. Is there anything that is not part of the longest carbon chain? Yes, there is something that is not part of the longest carbon chain. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is a methyl. So this methyl is at the second carbon atom. So this is 2 methyl pentanoic acid. This is 2 methyl pentanoic acid. Now, if you look at the options I gave to you, 2 methyl pentanoic acid is not among those options. 2 methyl pentanoic acid is not among those options. I did that deliberately just to help you charge your mind so that you can see, you know, I'm not saying that sometimes I'm not saying there are errors in the questions that Jamb gives. I just deliberately decided not to put the correct answer in the option. So if you look at that, the correct answer is 2 methyl pentanoic acid. I know some persons will rush to choose 2 methyl butanoic acid. So the correct answer, the answer is not there in that option. This is the correct answer. If you are hearing me, if you're hearing me, we proceed to the next question. That's question number 3. Before I proceed to question number 3, I'm seeing here that the video is not playing. The video is not playing. Okay, so some persons are having issues with the video not playing. They're just hearing the volume. So I don't know if that's from the network on their end or it's from the network on my end. Just a few minutes so that we can correct that before I continue. Could it be network? So can I proceed? Hmm?